Annyeong! It's Jasmine, and today this video is going to be about my trip to LA and the EXO concert. So on Saturday, I woke up around like 5:30 so that we could drive down to LA because it's about 5.5 hour drive there. We got there and we had lots of time before we could check into the hotel, so we visited the CSU LA campus, which is really nice. And then even going to the university, it still wasn't like 3 or 4 o'clock when we could check in to the hotel, so we decided to go to Koreatown. And oh my goodness, that place is amazing. Like, once you start driving like to a place, you know you're in Koreatown because everything is like Korean signs and whatnot. So I was just sitting in the car just like reading out the signs and whatnot, just practicing my Korean. And so that was pretty fun. And in one of the parking garages, their cart return site was in Korean, and I was reading it and it was like, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was like the cognitives to like English, but like just written in like the Korean form. So I got really excited when I read it out loud, and it was like kakdu. I don't know. I would have to read it again to see it. Can't remember. But yeah, that just made me really happy. And in Koreatown, there's the plaza and mall? I don't know, but there's 2 different like sections, and in one section has Music Plaza, a music store. So it had like tons of K-pop stuff and whatnot, and in the other mall or whatever had Choice Music, which is just a different version of like the same like K-pop stuff, but they had different things. They also had an art box, and that's where I found this poster pack. Yes! So we got like all those posters in them, and these are stickers. It's only $20. I was like, yes, I finally have my babies. And then when we went to the Choice Music Plaza, Music Plaza, not Choice. These names are all so similar. I picked this poster up as well. It was on sale, so you know. And I already owned In the Mood for Love stuff, so I was like, no, I gotta save my money. Otherwise I would have just gone ham. And my friend, she had gotten the last BTS backpack, so on Sunday, the day after, the day of the concert, in the morning, we drove back to the same place so that I could get a backpack too, and they were back in stock, so I got this one to rep the boys at school. And at Choice Music in the other shopping mall, they had some good sales going on too, so I got these stand-up cards for BTS, like 15 for $10, like, yes please. And this mug. Here's the back of one of them for Music Plaza. I think it's really cute, like the signs, they were like written in Korean, but then they also had their English equivalent. So like this says Myo Chik Pal La Sha. Okay, I'm under pressure with it. I can't read it. Well, let me try it again. Myo Chik Pal La Sha. Okay. It sounds better in my head. Okay. And we were in the Koreatown Plaza. I got some mandu for lunch, and they were really big. Like, yeah, and they were really good. Definitely filling. Got some boba milk tea as well. but we ate lunch really late, around like 4 or 5, so that was like half lunch, half dinner. My friend, she also bought some kimbap. She was just crazy. She was like, I'm gonna get some kimbap when I go to LA. And so she did, so she gave me some. And it was pretty good, pretty good. And then on Sunday, day of the concert, also Valentine's Day, we had like gone back to the store, and then we decided to drive to the arena to just check it out, to make sure we knew where we were going for the time of the concert so that we wouldn't be lost. And there were a ton of girls there, and it was like 1 o'clock or something, around 1. Oh my goodness. Lots of people. Because for the GA seating, they like, because it's kind of like first come first serve, like through the door kind of thing. So I was actually kind of glad that I had a seated ticket, because I didn't, and so to spend the time between the concert and the 1 o'clock, we decided to go to Sandy Alley and just check that place out a little bit. I only bought one thing, so it was $1. I was like, saving it for EXO, right? And then we went out to lunch at the Koreatown area again, and we went to this cute little tiny like noodle place. I can't remember the name, but they had English and Korean little menu. It was mostly just a noodle house, and the waiters, they mostly spoke Korean, but that was okay because they understood like what you needed to know. And so I decided, since we're in Koreatown, we're speaking Korean, I know some Korean, I'm gonna order in Korean. So I got udon noodles, but I can't remember the name of the udon. So I said, "Bola udon 주세요. 감사합니다." kind of thing. I think she was really impressed with me, so I was impressed with myself because I chickened out at the mandu place because I didn't know how to say one of the words in the beginning. The king mandu. I didn't know how to say king in Korean. I did all look stupid, but whatever. Like across the street from the arena, they had these people had to stand up, and they were selling merch and stuff. So I picked myself up an EXO t-shirt. Ooh, so I wore that to the concert. And then they had some really nice stuff, really cheap stuff, but I was like, I only have $20 left. No. And also, I think like the night before, we had gone out to Dollar Tree to pick up some glow sticks, because I was like, we should get some pink glow sticks because it's Valentine's Day. Pink Valentine's Day, how fitting would that be? And then we would stand out in the crowd. So my friend and I, we got some pink glow sticks, and yeah, this is just jumping all around. Oh well. Alright, so concert time. We get to the line, or to the arena, and there's just billions of girls there, and I'm like, where the heck does the line end? And I was like, oh, here's just some people. So we just, like, basically where my mom dropped us off, they just stood in line there, and then these, we tried asking like the people in front of us, like, hey, is this the line for like the seated area? And they didn't know either. And then these girls come behind us and ask us if this is the right line, and we're like, we don't know. So they sent one of their friends out to like search for the people in charge of the stuff, which was my music taste. But they came back and they said not even those people knew. So it was really chaotic and not very like organized, where like people knew what they were supposed to be doing or not. So that was really kind of annoying. But closer to around like 5:30, workers from the arena, they actually came out and they were answering people's questions, so that was really helpful then. And one of the guys had said that EXO was running late, so that's why we had to stay outside for so long. I think we got there around like 4:30, and we didn't get into the arena till around like 6 o'clock. And on the ticket it said it would start at 6:30, so I was like, it's not starting at 6:30. But while we were waiting in line, they were handing out these cute banners, so I picked up this one. It says, well, in English, Kai makes us smile like angels. And they're this one. You're my XOXO LOVE. So I thought that was pretty cute. And I also had printed out some EXO Valentine's cards and just put like my @OSHAZ stuff on the from, but I was gave to the people at the merch station earlier, but I was really chickened out waiting in line because I didn't want to just like give them to them and then like just awkwardly just stand there afterwards. So I waited until after the concert. But okay, it's 6 o'clock. We get into the thing and we're like, okay, we're in concourse 11, but like there's like concourse 11, like lodge 11, 11A, like there's like 3 different types of 11 sections, and I'm like, Jessica, where the heck do we go? And so there were people that were helping out and like telling people, oh, it's that way, that way, that way. So we asked this one lady and she just points behind her, but there's a staircase up and then through. So we go up first, and I think that was concourse 11A, and I'm like, maybe we should try the down one because it doesn't look like this is right. But so we walked past the lady to go to the regular one. So it was, I think, in like lodge 11. So, and seats 9 and 10 were open, so we're like, all right, we'll sit here. And if someone happens to just be here, like, well, just, move, like, it's no problem. So, and there's these 2 girls sitting on the edge, and then a mom and a daughter there, so we were in the middle of those 2. And it was like, we were in row 4, and then there was the railing, and then the floor seating is down a level. So those are really good seats. And the funny thing is, this other girl, she walks up, and she asks the girls next to us, like, oh, can I see your ticket? Blah, 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 something like, oh, how much did you pay for it? And they're all like, 160 or something. And she was like, oh, and then she walks away, and I'm like, 160? We only spent 130. So I was like, oh shoot, Jessica, I think these are the wrong seats. I was like, you know what, you're gonna stay and just see if someone comes and makes us move. If not, we'll just, and if someone comes, then we'll move or whatever, or like, figure something out. And that was just giving me really bad anxiety then, and I was like, I don't want to be kicked out. I don't want to be kicked out. And this one girl, she came down, and she was just one. And she looks at us, and I think like she had one of our seats, but I was like, oh, you can just sit behind us, because there was 2 empty seats there, and then there was this whole like front row, like 4 or 5 seats open in front of us too. And I was like, oh, you can sit back there, you can sit over there if you want. And she was like, okay. And so she just went to the very front, and it was all good. So we gotta keep our seats. And so while we were waiting for the concert to start, we cracked glow sticks and put them on and whatnot, and we had extra, so we gave some to the girls sitting next to us, and I also gave them Valentine's cards. So hello. Pretty much. Probably not. And it wasn't until like 7:15 or 7:30 until the concert actually started, and it was pretty epic. It was way better than I thought it would be. Suho, he spoke like a lot of the English or whatever, and like kind of guided the others in speaking and stuff, and it was just so cute. And Chanyeol, he did a lot too. He was the one that led the one step back chants and whatnot. They were talking about like what they wanted to do in LA, and Daniel said that there was a marathon in LA, and I had no idea because I mean I'm not in LA even, so and he was like, I wanted to run, maybe next time I'll run in the marathon, and we're like, I'm signing up for that marathon too then, I hate running. If he's doing it, I'll do it. So he like ran around the stage a few times. It was pretty funny. Zoom-in, he looked like he was having tons of fun on stage. Oh my goodness, had a smile on his face like the whole time, jumping, whatnot. He was so cute. Oh my goodness. And Dio, he was like looking. He really took his time to look at the audience and like see and like appreciate everyone that was there, and it just was like, thank you, Dio, thank you. And I swear, he looked at me and my friends like this, our little group, pink, like woo. I swear he looked at us, because in the beginning they had like put like after a few songs I guess they had put the crowd on the big screen, and I swear you could see the two little pink blob that me and my friend from our glow sticks. So like, Jessica, look, we are on the screen. So, and I was like furiously waving on sticks when their song was going on, whatnot. Oh my goodness. I never imagined how hard it would be to like actually like be there. Like it's a workout. You're waving. Oh my goodness, I had to like switch, like try to like even it out. Like the day after, like my arm was so sore. But it was tons of fun. Tons of fun. All the songs were great. Oh my goodness. I was just like screaming out, like heart singing and whatnot, or just waving the other time, just dancing. It's really great. So if you ever have the opportunity to go to a concert, definitely go. And if you have an opportunity to upgrade your seats by accident, do that too, because A1. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Adios. Whenever like I think like I'm watching like different YouTubers or whatever, like different languages, like I've been watching these Japanese YouTubers and they're speaking Japanese, and the first thing that I think, like when they say arigato, I say 감사합니다. Like what? Like I revert to a different language instead of like thinking anyway, I'm young.